Now let's look at the first thing. Let's look at the Russells. I think the Russell will give us some forward indication of the market. Okay, so right now what we see is the Russell chart. Okay, and let me just draw the uptrend line. Okay, you'll see from here that this is the Russell chart over a longer period of time. Let's draw the uptrend line from here. Okay, another uptrend line will be from here onwards. Okay, so that this will be the uptrend channel, and we have this part we have corrected, and but we are still on this uptrend. Okay, as mentioned previously, on the previous rally, this Russell will actually lead the S&P by about 3 to about 6 months. Okay, so if you can see that previously this drop over here in 2007, it happened. The drop happened before the S&P, which I'll show you later. Okay, so like example in this here, this breaking of this uptrend line is somewhere in November, and if we see the S&P later, we will be able to see that for the S&P chart, the breaking of the trend line is happened later. Okay, somewhere, if I'm not wrong, in so same thing, the S&P chart, and the break is somewhere in January. Okay, so we have one break of trend line somewhere in November, and we can see S&P happen somewhere in January. Okay, similarly over here right now, this recent drop. Okay, we have also the Russell. Okay, that corrected somewhere in April. Okay, and then we have also the S&P that corrected only like recently also. Okay, somewhere in October, I believe. Okay, so yeah, somewhere in October 10, you have corrected. So we can see that the Russell leads the S&P by a few months. Okay, right now the S&P is meeting new high. Okay, we can see that this is the S&P chart is hitting the testing the resistance. Okay, I think I'm not updated, but the S&P may have already cleared the resistance, and but the Russell over here is still a bit far off from the last resistance. Okay, so again we see there's a divergence in the chart. Okay, as Russell seems to be weaker than the S&P. Okay, the next thing I want to look at, if the market wants to be continue in an uptrend, the Russell should start to clear this 1002. Okay, however, if this Russell breaks below, doesn't clear this 1002, okay, doesn't clear this 1002, and if it later breaks below this trend line, this part down, okay, if it goes up and then breaks down, then I think the S&P will be over. Okay, right now, I think that at the current moment, we are still looking at this S&P to go up higher. Okay, so at least the Russell should hit 1,002, and at least the S&P should hit up higher than current price based on the momentum. Okay, the momentum of the stock, the index looks like it's going higher. Okay, any question on the S&P index? Current trend is uptrend. Okay, there's no change of the uptrend yet. Okay, next thing we want to look at is the Russell at 1,002. If we can clear, if the Russell can clear the 1,002, that means the S&P can go higher. If the Russell do not hit and reverse below the 1,002, then we want to see whether it will break the uptrend line of the Russell. Okay, if the Russell uptrend line get broken within 2 months to about 6 months, we will see the S&P also break. Okay, so we will see this Russell as a leader. Any question? Is it quite clear? Okay, nevertheless, when you want to trade, you will still look at your individual setup. Okay, we mentioned that the setup is important. Okay, you want to look at a particular trade setup to buy or sell. Okay, this one just to give you an indication of maybe like how many to long and how many to short. Okay, if not, then we go to the next part. Okay, we look at the STI now. Okay, STI, this is quite a big drop from here right down to here. Okay, and recently there is also a big recovery towards this level. Okay, if you want to use Fibonacci, then we are looking at maybe a retracement above 33,278. Okay, so looks like even for the STI should be heading higher also. Okay, based on the current momentum, STI looks like it's going to hit higher. Okay, maybe we will try the high again. Okay, which is at the high will be at here. Okay, 3350. Okay, this is the first test. Okay, and after that we will see. Okay, what we can see from this move up currently is it's a bit, it's quite overbought right now. Okay, at this current moment. Okay, we can see from here this one move up. Okay, followed by a rest. Okay, and then followed by another move up. This is almost a one-to-one move already. Okay, currently it's a bit overbought. Okay, you can see that on the chart. Let's say if you use a CCI, okay, 20, or you use a CCI 5, it will show you the same thing. Okay, on CCI 20 is already overbought. Okay, on your CCI 5 will also be overbought. Okay, so on the shorter time, on the wave side, the STI looks like a bit stretched already. Okay, nevertheless, I think if there's any correction, okay, so long as any correction is healthy, we may hit higher again. Okay, towards the next high. Okay, view will change if if we break below this low, okay, which is at 3,200, okay, 3,200, okay. In fact, as we said previously, right now this is the support zone, okay, this is the resistance zone, okay. If we zoom in and see the support zone, okay, and the resistance zone, okay. Interestingly, the STI, right, break below the zone, okay, this is the zone here, here, here. It broke below, okay, and then quickly rebounded up, okay. And then right now, if it goes up higher, then this is the resistance zone here, okay. So for STI, it's like a sideways to up bias because of the recent recovery. Okay, recent drop is actually very hard to trade, okay, because normally you will see that if the STI drop by this much, okay, the recovery should be quite shallow and then another down leg again, okay. Furthermore, we have the STI which broke the support zone at 3,200, right, somewhere in October, okay. So normally you will see that we have broke below the support ground, so we should be heading lower, okay, maybe towards 3,080, okay. But market is hard to predict, okay. So I thought we drop below this support, we will have another leg up and then another leg down here, this part, okay. But the recovery has been so strong, I think right now we are heading towards another at least to test the high again. Any question on STI? Okay. So in terms of strength, we will have S&P, the strongest, followed by maybe the Russell, followed by the STI. Okay, the STI will actually be one of the weaker stocks. Okay. Later we can do a comparative scan on the different countries. Okay, we look at the different countries. Okay, as a particular chart, we will do it later. Okay, River 16 oil, we will do it later. Okay, so let's go to the SGX right now. Look at the scan. I've done up the scan, the comparative scan, using a trader's GPS. Okay, this trader's GPS will be able to. This is today's date for 3rd November. Okay, these are the stocks that are available. Okay, the strongest rank according to day, rank according to weeks, and rank according to month. Okay, so let me just use rank according to day. Okay, then we can see some of the stocks over here. Okay, all these stocks are ranked from the strongest rank according to the day to the weakest. Okay, so we will have Cisco, SMRT. Let's look at a few. Okay, UMS. Okay, Yoma. Okay, and then we look at a few with the green color. Those with green color means that they have arrows. Okay, they have buy signal today. Okay, so let's look at the first one. We have Asia Pay TV. Okay, Asia Pay TV. This will be the first signal. after the correction. Okay, this is the second signal after the correction. The first signal, which is over here, Asia Pay TV, there is an arrow, there is a break resistance, but there is no trend impulse. Okay, the second today, there is an arrow, break resistance, and also a trend impulse. Okay, so we can see that this stock, the up is developing. Okay, the up is developing to maybe going higher. Okay, right now we are at the resistance. Okay, can you all see that the stocks is at the resistance? Okay, I will see that the resistance is, there's two. One is here and one is here. Okay, two level of this resistance. So according to the system, you will buy above the resistance or above the prior candle high signal day, which is 8. So tomorrow, if it's triggered, then you buy at 885. Okay, 885. Any question? Okay, this stock has a good run. Okay, previously also from about 74 cents up to about 84 cents. Okay, so right now it's like the second wave down. Okay, the stock went up from this way up, came down, rest a bit too long, the candlestick turned red, so take profit first. Now re-establish again to hit higher again. Any question for Asia Pay TV? Okay, so this is a buy signal, okay, for Asia Pay TV. If not, I'll close this. Far East Trust, okay. About regarding all the REITs, I think I've shared before using the system. The result tend not to be so good, frankly. So a bit more cautious of using the system, GPS or the CSI system on REITs. Okay, it tends not to perform so well on the REITs. Okay, nevertheless, this is a buy signal. Okay, sell signal, buy signal again. Okay, every buy signal need to confirm with the trend rating. Okay, for this 5H Trust, previously the arrow, no trend rating, not trend rating, trend impulse vector, there is no. Here also, okay, recently there is. Okay, so I will see that the signal is improving. Okay, the buy signal is improving compared to the last one here. Okay, or even the last few here. Okay, which there is no arrow. Sorry, there's no trend impulse. Okay, so this is 5H Trust. Okay, the reason why some of this stock may not work so well is, number one, you see there's a lot of overlapping candles on the chart. Okay, overlapping candles meaning to say we have like 1.5 cent price range within like a month. Okay, one whole month there will be within 1.5 cent price range. Okay, so it tend not to work so well. A better stock will be stocks that is more trending. Okay, there's also not so many overlapping candles. Okay, so this is for 5H Trust. Any question? For Asia Pay TV, it's also a trust, but we can see from the chart, right, that it is not as good question. For Asia Pay TV, right, even though it's a trust, it's not as sideways as the as the Far East Hedge Trust. Okay, you can see that within a month, it can move from 74 cents to almost 81 cents. Okay, so there is a movement. Like example, from here, 20th October, it moved from 81 cents to 88 cents. So what I want to see is more of whether the stock can move up and down easily. Okay, like example here, okay, here, okay, or even here. Okay, what we don't want to see is something that over a period of time it remains like that. Okay, so like a 1 month period, from here 85 cents, at the end of the 1 month is 84 cents. Okay, or here October 22 cents, after 1 month later it's still 22 cents. So it's harder to use the system. Do you have a understanding? For viewer 30. Okay, so if you see, not necessarily even trust, if you see a particular stock that is like that, that means 1 month with 2 cents, 1 month with 1 cent, that is not as suitable to use. Okay, what you want is the stock to be able to move. Of course, stocks do change behavior. Okay, example like Costco. Okay, used to be Costco is a very trending stock. Okay, during before the global financial crisis in 07, 08, it's a stock that moved a lot. Okay, but over the last few years, the character of the stock has changed. Okay, it become a much more less volatile stock. Okay, less trending stock. Okay, as compared to before the crisis. Okay, so if you look at Costco, okay, okay, recently it started to trend again. Okay, but before that it was like, okay, this was the move. Okay, you see, from 80 cents all the way to $7. Okay, and then recently, over the last few years, it has moved, become like that. Okay, much more no trend. Okay, can you see, like for 1 month, June to June or July is 71 cents. Okay, from here November to December is same price. Okay, recently start to develop again, got trend. Okay, but it can be like even from May all the way to August is the same price. So the stock character can change. Okay, any question? Price again is very important. Okay, preferably is $1, $3 stocks. Okay, you want to trade for $1, $3 stocks, or you want to trade, if you are more liberal, with 50 cents to about $5 stock. That's the range you want to do. Okay, another thing to take a look at is the market cap. Okay, the market cap of the stock. So you want to see if the market cap of the stock is too small, also it's not so suitable. Okay, volume also the same thing. Okay, volume we will look at maybe around 500,000. Okay, over a period of, let's say, 5 days, 3 days to 5 days. So on the average, you want trading volume. Okay, the price and the trading volume, because sometimes market cap is a bit hard to find. Okay, you don't know a particular stock, what is the market cap for that stock. So that's why you can use price and volume. Price, maybe the sweet spot is about $1, $3. Okay, but you want to be more liberal, then you do like 50 cents to $5. Okay, and the volume should be about 500,000 and above. Okay, if you want to be more than 1 million and above, the more volume, the better, I feel. Okay, why? Because then you tend to follow the chart more. Okay, rather than the chart is controlled by a few hands. Okay, Any question? If not, let's move to the next stock. Okay. So this is 5-6 Trust. No. Okay. Yoma. Okay. Yoma recently announced some good news. Okay. They have gotten the project. Okay. For the airport. Okay. They are part of the conglomerate that got the project. Okay. Changi was together with them. Okay. So I think this stock is interesting, it's starting to develop. However, this stock falls into that kind of category, okay, where it can be stagnant for a while, okay. It can remain at the same price for a while. The character of the stock can change, okay. You see from here, it went from like 30 cents all the way to 90 cents. And then drop back down to about 60 cents, and then from 60 cents onwards all the way is about 60 cents, okay, and it's not moved, okay. So if given a choice, got other stocks, I'll trade other stocks, okay. If not, then these stocks may stuck at this 76 cents range, 76 cents range, and this 67 cents range, okay. You'll be stuck at this range for a while. Okay, even though they got a contract, unless they can clear this 76 cents and start to go higher again, look at other stocks. Okay. Any question on Yoma? Okay, so a lot of time is knowing when not to trade. Okay, if not, then let's move to the next one. UMS. Okay, UMS appeared because the comparative scan is there. Okay, so it alerts you lah. Okay, this one on the comparative scan is appeared. Okay, not a buy signal yet. Okay, but just want to let you take a look that there's some interest here. Okay, but no buy signal yet. Okay, I'll skip this until it changes trend. Then we will take a look again. Okay, you can put into watch list. Okay, UMS. SMRT. Wow, today the break is unexpected. Okay, there is they announced results. Okay, the results was actually the result is not really that good. Okay, in fact, today I think Philips Security just lowered its target for SMRT. Okay, their issue was actually the free cash flow for the stock is actually minus. So they are not enough to what they make. It's not enough to pay for their existing obligations. Okay, so even though the profits look good, but actually they are not making money. Okay, they cannot see the cash. Okay, on their company. Okay, the gearing is too high. I think their price target is 137. Okay, right now we have like 158. So Philips Securities has a reduce on this stock. You can actually check some of the reports, right? I think most of you all will know. You can actually check the reports are from here. Okay, so if you want to see, yeah, here. Can you all see the SMRT? Okay, so today there's two reports. I think CMB in July gave a buy. Okay, remain buy, raise price target. DBS Vickers hold in July, now become buy. Okay, in November. Okay, in fact, DBS was all the while hold lah. Okay, hold at 140, ask you to hold. Okay, at 157, it asks you to hold. When you hit 152, and it asks you to buy. Okay, this should change lah. Okay, Philips Securities is still a sell. I think the price target has changed. Okay, so just to let you all know, this website sgxi3investor.com. Okay, then go to price target price. Sorry, then you can actually see the price target. Then you can actually see the price target for the different brokers. Okay, but you can see from here that cannot follow 100%. Okay, like example, Kim Ming in May asked you to sell at 124. Today is at 152. Okay, Philips 124 also asked you to sell. Now it's at 152. DBS started at 140, asked you to hold, and now ask you to buy at 152. Okay, so they follow the results rather than the stock price. Okay, price on the chart looks like is testing this resistance. Okay, there's a resistance at about 158. There's another resistance at 163 half. Okay, that will be the next resistance. Okay, this stock actually a bit hard to look at fundamental, because frankly the catalyst is actually the LTA thing, which is a lot of people speculate it's not so soon. Okay, it's going to be like maybe in after the election. Okay, and if they start to make money, then why must the government bail them up again, you see? So that is also something to take a look, because they lose money, that's why the government kind of bail them up. But I say that they start to make money again, then why would the government spend money to buy over the assets? Okay, so that's another thing to take a look at. Okay, there's a question. The question is, hi Colin, is there any site to look at the latest annual report? Easy, the SGX. Go to SGX. The reports are always, when the company file annual reports, they must always inform SGX. Okay, so go to SGX. SGX website has changed. Okay, used to be, I find used to be easier to find. Wow, now harder to look at the reports. Okay, so you go to sgx.com. Go to corporate action annual reports. Yeah. Okay, from there you can search by the company. Okay, Justin. Okay, go. Any other question? Since we are here, just to show you, right? Now the SGX have came out with this stock facts. It's quite interesting. Okay, something new. Okay, go to sgx.com, company information, stock facts. Okay, you can actually select by fundamental. Okay, their search lah. Okay, so example, you want a market cap of a company, let's say between 100 million. Okay, 100 million to, let's say, a billion. Okay, you can search lah. Okay, so they'll give you a match of 260 stocks. Okay, 260 stocks. So you can actually search by market cap, revenue, PE ratio, dividend yield, just according to industry even. Okay, and it can give you the stocks that you want to search for. Okay, so this is quite interesting. Okay, if you want to do fundamental analysis. Okay, you can also search by other things. Okay, like EBITDA, revenue growth, things like that. Okay. Okay, another thing you can do is, let's say example SMRT, you can actually go and search, and you can go to here, you can look at the valuation, the stock. Okay, PE ratio for SMRT is based on current PE is 28, book value, price to book is 2.6. Okay, dividend yield is 1%. So financials, you can look at the financials. You can look at the overview, look at the float. Even some people interested in what's the float of company. Okay, they also give you the ranking. Okay, valuation, how high is the valuation? Now valuation is quite rich. Analyst expectation is low, things like that. Okay, so you can look at that report. I think it's quite useful if you want to do fundamental analysis. Okay. Any question? No, let's go back to our traders GPS. Okay. Look at the next stock. Cisco. Okay, this stock is being flagged out today. Okay, because on the comparative scan wise, on the day scan, this stock is very strong. Okay, move from 81 to 87, 81, 87, almost 10%. Okay, almost 10% up. Okay, that's why it flagged out. Okay, that is, hey, take a look at this stock, Cisco. But it doesn't mean to buy, but at least you need to know that, hey, this stock has interest. Usually it's like that. Okay, the stock will have some kind of interest first, and then later then move. Okay, sometime it can give you the amber first, okay, before it start to go. See, maybe beginning of the move, or this one doesn't really give you an amber alert. Sometimes it does. Okay, sometimes it does. Okay, like example here, give you some alert first, even though there's no buy signal, but it's give you some alert first. Okay, here again, give you some alert first. Okay, so bottom line is you need to know if a stock is sideways, right? If a stock is on a sideways trend, then how to not trade the stocks, and if a stock is on a strong uptrend and downtrend, how to trade the stock. I think that's important. Okay, so if the stock is very sideways, like example from here to here, then you need to know that, hey, now it's a sideways stock. Okay, and if you start to break above resistance, break above trend, break above resistance, then you can say, hey, this is the break of resistance. Then easier to trade from there. Okay, so your basic technical analysis together with the system will be even better. Okay, so Cisco, I think, is still a KIV. Okay, nothing much to take a look right now. We finish our stocks for STI. Okay, so let's go to any question. We have looked at some of the buy stocks to look at, to buy. Is there any stocks that we can short? Okay, one, Jaffa, OSIM, Del Monte, Super group. Okay, these are the stocks that we can short. Okay, like super group. Okay, this is not the first time that the comparative scan has flagged out super group. I think those people who scan every day one, you will know that super group came up a few times already. Crowd. Okay, so this is not the first signal also. In fact, the first signal after this wave correction was at 135. Okay, 1355, and then now it's like 114 already. Okay, so yeah, so it's been coming down steadily. Okay, we have shorted a few times, 180 to 140, 290, 230 to 170. Okay, so currently it's still a down. Okay, maybe not the first signal, but maybe actually it's maybe the fourth or fifth signal already. So remain short. Okay, this is for super group. This is Del Monte. Del Monte active scan today came out. Okay, but I think should be covering your shorts already. Okay, if you have done. Okay, right now there's not much movement. Okay, two ways to cover, just to share with you all. And anyway, this stock maybe not so suitable. You see that on a 3-month price, it's moving at 50 cents, okay, to 54 cents. Okay, so it's a 3-month within this range. Okay, so maybe not so suitable, and also below 50 cents. Okay. Jaffa. Okay, the stock first, this is 1, 2, 3, third signal already. Okay, but this is a sell, a short. Okay, for Jaffa, I think the stock looks like it's going lower. Okay, this move down is quite impulsive. Okay, so it looks like you can see the trend rating start to shoot up. Okay, so maybe going lower. Okay, for this Jaffa, recently IPO stock. Okay, another one, OSIM. Okay, some of you shorted, I believe. Okay, some of you shorted, and I don't know whether you're still holding. Okay, your shorts. I believe you are. Okay, if you are holding your shorts, just continue to hold. Okay. Nothing much I can say. Okay, this stock is just down. Okay, no bottom yet. Okay, I don't think now bottom already. Okay, so let's take the next 10 minutes. We have 10 more minutes to just look at your stocks. Okay, I think in the Kakao group we have a lot of we really be appreciative of those people who contribute in the Kakao group. Okay, they spend their time and contribute. Not paid one. Okay, so a lot of time you can ask them like, okay, you can ask them what is their view also. Okay, let's look at a few stocks. I think here we just look at this few because I think not much time already. Okay, so we have Yongnam, Thai Beverage, and Sunbit. Okay, Yongnam, Thai Beverage. Yongnam. Oh, just now the one is wrong. Did I mention? Is it Yongnam? That one is Yoma. Sorry, Yongnam was the one that actually got the contract for the Myanmar project. It's not. It's Yoma is the Myanmar project. It's different. Okay, this is the one. This is the one that got the airport contract. Okay, this is Yoma. Yongnam is the one that got the contract. not Yoma. Okay, that's why it blur. Okay. I think this stock a bit hard to use a system to trade. Okay, is again very a lot of overlapping candle stock. Okay, but I think let's look at the technical analysis part of it. I think this stock has turned. Okay, that means I think this stock has something in play. Okay, after this move. Okay. I think the downtrend is finished. There's no more downtrend. Okay. I won't lose the system trader GPS to actually trade this stock. But if you want, you can actually use maybe the MA. Okay, look at the MA, look at the CCI, and then decide whether the trend has changed. Okay, as an example, we look at the GMMA. Okay, we can see that this stock has changed trend down, and then now going up. Okay, so this stock since July has been down. Now October, November, starting to turn up again. Okay, on a weekly chart, on a weekly basis, which is more critical, weekly chart is still down. Okay, on longer time horizon is still down. Maybe clear 24 cents, 26 cents, then it can start to go higher. Okay, so if you are a bit more longer term, then maybe even you need to look at the weekly chart. Okay, need to wait for the red line red group to break above the green groups. Okay, that will be around 24 cents. Okay, so once clear 24 cents, 25 cents. Okay, then you can see that, you can confirm that the longer term are up. Okay, this for Yoma. Any question? Yongnam, sorry, any question? No, let's go to the next one. Type average. Type average, a lot of buy signal, right? I'm sure in the Kakao group you all know, right, that we mentioned type average before, right? Okay, so type average. Yeah, but this is not the first signal. Okay, there has been signal since 61 cent. Now it's about 70 over cents already. Okay, if you don't have the stocks, then perhaps maybe you want to wait for the next time. Okay, the next time when it corrects. Okay, that means when candlestick turn red and go back green again, and then to buy, because this stock has quite a lot of arrows already. Okay, from 61 cent onwards, 70 over cent. So if you don't have the stocks, then don't buy. Okay, if you have the stocks, then wait for candlestick to turn red, which I think is coming soon. Okay, you can see that the momentum is starting to drop. In fact, drop quite a bit from here. Okay, from here all the way down to here. Okay, so actually there's a divergence. Can you all see? There's a divergence of the stock. Okay, the momentum is dropping for this time average. Okay, so if you don't have position, then never mind. Wait for the next time after the correction, buy signal again and buy. Okay, which is quite some time later. If you have the stock, then look to sell. Okay, or look to take profit. Okay, the momentum here, can you see that this part has a lot of trend impulse factor, has a lot. Okay, and recently don't have recently become no trend. Okay, so be careful of not be careful, just look to take profit for this stock. Okay. Next one is what's the last stock? Thai Beverage. Sunvic. Okay. Sunvic. Okay, Sunvic. Sell signal already, ma. Okay. Sell signal, buy signal previously here. Okay. And break below the trough. Break below the support line. Candlestick turn rate. Okay. So if your candlestick turn rate, like a few days ago, this is the candlestick turn rate, didn't break below the low, so you hang on first. Didn't break below the low, you hang on first. Okay, until you break below the lower, okay, which is now 57 cents. And if it goes higher and this thing go back to blue, then you hang on. Okay, if it doesn't, then and start to break below 57, then you will sell off. Okay, so 57 is a trigger. If not, then wait for it, see whether it can turn back to blue. If it turn back to blue, then you hang on first. If it doesn't turn back to blue, it break below 57 cents, then you sell off. Okay. Okay, so we have the last one. Any question on Sunvic? Last one we have Kelvin for ComfortDelGro. ComfortDelGro. ComfortDelGro buy signal. Oh, there's some buy signal here today. Yesterday was a good arrow, right? Okay, arrow with trend impulse. Okay, so this stock looks like maybe breaking new resistance. Okay, see whether it can break above this high. Okay, the resistance is around. Okay, today it tests. Okay, gap up, try to test, didn't succeed, came back down. See whether it will go back down for a few days, then maybe it will test again. If it tests and break, I think it is a good signal. Okay, this has quite a good run already, from $2. Okay, from 180 onwards to 260. Okay, then rest, and then now another run again. Okay, so it's 10:30, 10:28. Any more? We can squeeze in one last one. Any question pertaining to not necessarily the stocks? Any question? Wow, so many. Any question pertaining to the market? Here we choose one Apple stock. Okay, then we can wrap the rest. I think Singpost, Yang Zhejiang, Silver Lake, all these Thomas mentioned before. Okay, so you can follow Thomas' call. I think he is quite experienced veteran. Okay, so just Singpost you should be still holding, right? Yeah. Okay, Silver Lake also, right? Okay, so let's look at Apple. Okay, then we will wrap up. Okay. This is Apple stock. Okay, up. Still no sign of down. However, we can see that the momentum has dropped. Can you see? The momentum of the stock has dropped. Okay, compared to the first up. Here's the first part. It was up. Okay, around $77. It was up. It went up, and then right now is like at 101 is the momentum has slowed down quite a bit. Okay, there's a divergence in the momentum. Okay, so if you have long, then hang on to the stock. If you wait for the candlestick return rate, which is possible that return rate. Okay. If not, then don't buy now lah. Okay. Don't buy now because too many arrows already. Okay. Last one, just look at Yang Zijiang because Yang Zijiang maybe is quite new. Alright. Singpost and the other one can look at the Thomas call okay. Yang Zijiang is still down still down. You see it, the GMMA is still below here. Unless you can cross above 116, go higher. If not, then still down. Okay. If not, then thank you so much for joining webinar. Today we have 26 of you all. Very good. Tomorrow there's client meeting. Okay. If you all want to come down, do come down. Bring your friends down for the client meeting. There will be launch of the Traders GPS software also. Do you all know the date? The dates will be tomorrow is a client meeting, okay, 7 o'clock at Grand Building, okay. For the Traders GPS launching, right, will be on the 18th, okay, 18th of November. So do come down. If you have not gotten the Traders GPS on the 18th of November, do come down and take a look. By the way, on the 22nd of November, okay, there's a Philip Trading Bootcamp. All can come free, okay. So 22nd Trading Bootcamp. If those that forgot your fundamental one, 22nd November, you can come for the Trading Bootcamp. Okay. And for 18th of November, that will be the launch of the Traders GPS. So far the feedback has been very good, okay. So do come down. For those that have still mastermind session on the 15th November, there is the 15th of November, there is the mastermind consolidated group, okay, for the whole day one, okay. So do come down. On tomorrow, 11th of November, on tomorrow, 11th November, and 4th November, which is tomorrow, there is the client meeting. Okay. Any question? If not, then thank you very much, everyone, for coming. See you all soon. Have a good evening. Good night. Thank you. See you. Bye-bye.